cân. 10 cân.
Hello everyone, my name is Hugh and I'm 23 years old. I was born and raised in the beautiful mountains of northern Vietnam, a region that's home to many ethnic communities, including the Nung, Tay, Dao, and Hmong people. Every week, villagers from the surrounding mountains gather at traditional markets to buy, sell, and trade everything from livestock and fresh produce to handmade goods. These lively markets are not only important for local trade, but also a wonderful place to experience the unique culture and traditions of the region. Today, I'm taking you to Coc Ly Livestock Market, one of the most fascinating traditional markets in northern Vietnam. Together, we'll explore the bustling atmosphere, meet the friendly local people, watch how buffaloes, cows, horses, and other animals are bought and sold, and discover the authentic way of life that has been preserved here for generations. If you enjoy authentic travel experiences, local culture, and hidden places far from the usual tourist routes, then come along and let's explore this incredible market together. After a long drive, I've finally arrived at Coc Ly Livestock Market. This is where local farmers bring their buffaloes, cows, horses, pigs, goats, and dogs to buy and sell. Livestock traders come here to carefully inspect the animals before purchasing them. Some animals are bought by other farmers to raise on their own farms, while others are purchased by traders for resale through local livestock and meat supply chains. I had quite a long journey to get here, so I arrived a little later than planned. Most local people come to the market very early in the morning, when it's at its busiest. This area is dedicated to the livestock market, while the main market is located further up the hill. There, people from surrounding villages gather to sell all kinds of local products: fresh produce, traditional foods, clothing, and handmade goods. I'll make a separate video to show you around the main market because there's so much to explore. For now, let's take a closer look around this fascinating livestock market and see what makes it such an important part of life in the mountains of northern Vietnam. As I walk through the market, one of the first things that catches my attention is the sheer number of buffaloes and cows. Every animal here represents months, or even years, of hard work and dedication from the families who raised them. According to the local people, a cow at Coc Ly Market typically sells for around $1,000 to $1,500 depending on its size, age, breed, and overall condition. For many families in these mountain villages, that's a significant amount of money and one of their most valuable assets. Getting these animals to market isn't easy. Many farmers wake up long before sunrise and walk for hours along winding mountain roads to reach Coc Ly. Some travel dozens of kilometers, hoping to find a buyer willing to pay a fair price. Selling just one cow can help cover household expenses, pay for their children's education, repair their homes, or provide the money needed for the next farming season. What I find most fascinating is the way business is done here. Buyers take their time, carefully examining each animal. They check the body shape, muscles, legs, teeth, and even watch how the cow walks before making a decision. Every purchase is based on years of experience, careful observation, and respectful negotiation between buyer and seller. What makes this market so special is its authenticity. There are no flashy signs, no loud advertisements, just the sounds of people talking, cows mooing, and the lively atmosphere of a traditional mountain market that has been part of local life for generations. It's a simple way of life, but that's exactly what makes this place so unique and unforgettable. Many international visitors are surprised to learn that a single cow here can cost between $1,000 and $1,500. But for the people who live in these mountains, a cow is much more than livestock. It's a family savings, a source of income, and the reward for months or years of hard work and care. Standing here and watching these transactions gives me a deeper appreciation for life in northern Vietnam. Every handshake, every negotiation, and every animal sold tells a story of hard work, perseverance, and hope for a better future. Moments like these are what make exploring places like Coc Ly so meaningful, and I'm excited to share this experience with all of you. Along this road, I noticed several pigs resting under the hot sun. The temperature today is around 42 degrees Celsius, 108 degrees Fahrenheit, and they looked quite uncomfortable in the intense heat. Some of these pigs may be purchased by local families to raise on their farms, while others will likely be bought for meat production, which is a common part of the livestock trade in this region. Seeing them here gives a glimpse into the daily realities of rural life and traditional market culture in northern Vietnam. Look at this family of dogs. They're sitting together in the intense heat, and you can tell they're uncomfortable. Their owner has them tied up, hoping someone will buy them today. The puppies may be bought by families to raise as pets or guard dogs, while the mother could end up being sold into the local meat trade. Seeing this is heartbreaking for me. I wish I had enough money to buy them and give them a safe home, or at least help them find a family that would care for them. But sadly, I can't. Here in the mountains of northwestern Vietnam, the average monthly income is only around $150, which makes it impossible for me to help every animal I come across. This entire dog family would cost somewhere between $100 and $200. Moments like this remind me that life can be very different depending on where you are in the world. Whether people agree with these traditions or not, this is part of the reality of life in some rural communities. I simply wanted to share what I witnessed today and let you see this place through my own eyes. Take a look at these piglets. They're being transported to the market in sacks, which is still a common sight at some traditional livestock markets in rural northern Vietnam. Just as I was filming, a man stopped to ask about buying one. The sellers opened the sack and carefully took out a piglet so he could have a closer look before making his decision. Piglets like these are commonly purchased by local families to raise on their farms. Depending on the breed and size, each one usually sells for around $50. Scenes like this offer a glimpse into everyday life at a traditional mountain market, where livestock trading has been an important part of the local economy and culture for generations. As I walk deeper into the market, I can really feel the energy of this traditional mountain gathering. The sounds of people chatting, negotiating prices, and laughing blend together with the calls of the animals, creating an atmosphere that's unlike anywhere else. This isn't just a place to buy and sell livestock, it's a place where local traditions and community life come together. Right in front of me is the goat market. Since early this morning, farmers from villages scattered across the surrounding mountains have brought their goats here. Many of them left home before sunrise, traveling long distances along winding mountain roads just to reach this market. For them, market day is about much more than selling animals. It's also a chance to meet friends, catch up with neighbors, and exchange farming knowledge that has been passed down through generations. As I look around, every goat is different. Some are young, playful, and full of energy, while others are fully grown, strong, and healthy. Buyers don't rush their decisions. They carefully examine each animal, checking its body condition, movement, and overall health before deciding whether to make an offer. Every handshake and every agreement reflects years of experience and mutual trust between buyers and sellers. The goats sold here will have different futures. Some will be purchased by local farmers to expand their herds or for breeding, while others are bought by livestock traders who supply farms, restaurants, or local food businesses. Whatever their destination, each sale plays an important role in supporting the livelihoods of families throughout this region. One of the things I love most about this market is how authentic it feels. There are no modern shopping centers, no flashy signs, and no loud advertisements. Just an open space surrounded by beautiful mountains where people gather to trade face to face, just as they have done for generations. Life here moves at a slower pace, and everything feels honest and genuine. I also notice that not everyone comes here to buy right away. Some people spend hours walking around, comparing animals, asking questions, and talking with different sellers. Buying a goat is a significant investment for many families, so every decision is made carefully. You can see the experience in their eyes as they quietly observe each animal before making their choice. Standing here, it's impossible not to appreciate the hard work behind every animal in this market. Raising goats in these mountains takes patience and dedication. Farmers spend months, sometimes years, caring for them through changing seasons, making sure they stay healthy and well-fed. Bringing them here today represents countless hours of effort and hope for a better income. For me, visiting places like this is about much more than filming a market. It's about understanding how people live, work, and support their families. Every smile, every conversation, and every transaction tells a story about life in the mountains of northern Vietnam. That's what makes Coc Ly Livestock Market so special. Even as the world changes, this market continues to preserve traditions that have shaped the lives of local communities for generations. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to share these moments with all of you, so you can experience a side of Vietnam that most visitors never get to see.
Thân hộ anh ấy. Quá tuyệt vời.
Ôi bạn ơi, bác có ly bắt bia chứ? Đang ăn cỏ đi kìa. No đó. Đấy nghĩa lấy bắt tay có muốn đây này.
Ăn một đây có đâu, bán rẻ đây, 300 thôi.
Mẹ đi ăn cỏ đấy.
Bán cho con đi ăn bé tí.
Chicken. Mà kia có yết. 10 cân. 10 cân. 10 cân.
Chắc bỏ không được hết rồi chứ, trâu chặt như này.
Nhà anh ở đâu? Bắc Hà.
The traders have finished buying their animals and are getting ready to head home. Watching the buffaloes, cows, and horses being loaded up makes me wonder where their journeys will lead next. Some may be taken to new farms, while others may enter different parts of the livestock trade. Each animal has its own path ahead. Seeing the young animals beside their mothers also makes me pause for a moment. It reminds me that every market day marks the beginning of a new chapter, not only for the people who depend on these animals for their livelihoods, but for the animals themselves. As the market slowly comes to an end, the trucks begin to leave one by one, and the busy morning gradually fades into the quiet mountain landscape once again. Thank you so much for watching. That brings today's journey through Coc Ly Livestock Market to an end. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more authentic markets, local culture, and everyday life in the mountains of northern Vietnam, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss my future adventures. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to keep creating even better videos. If there's a place in Vietnam you'd like me to explore, or a topic you'd like to see in a future video, let me know in the comments below. I read your comments and I'd love to hear your ideas. Thank you again for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed this experience as much as I did. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Goodbye!